Hello everyone, welcome back to another reaction video. Thank you all to the new subscribers. Thank you all for showing your support by liking the videos, commenting, and sharing the videos as well. If you are new to the channel and you are enjoying the content, please make sure you hit the subscribe button. And if you are subscribed, make sure you're still subscribed. OneLove now has memberships available. As of right now, there are 2 tiers you can sign up for. The first tier is called the OneLove Fan. The perks that you will receive are loyalty badges that set you apart from the rest in the comments. You will also be able to use custom emojis as well as priority replies to comments. The second tier is called the Lovely Crew. The perks that you will receive here are the loyalty badges, custom emojis, priority reply to comments, member shoutouts, and early access to new videos. More perks will be added down the road. If you are interested in joining the membership, please feel free to hit the join button. So we're going to jump into this live that Olivia did on Friday. It is looking like we're rolling into 3 weeks since Olivia has seen her children. But we're going to go ahead and get into this live and see what she was talking about. So let's go ahead and get right into it.
Is today Friday? Oh my God, today's Friday! Oh my God. Oh, what are you saying? Want me to go buy it? What you want to cook? Oh, he's so cute. Okay, so what the hell am I gonna cook? Oh, wait, honey. Butter chicken. Hi, Lady K. No, we're not cooking no damn butter chicken. Y'all tripping. That's hard. I mean, I never did it before. Maybe it's not hard, but I don't know. I don't even know how to cook butter chicken. That sounds bomb, though. Ugh, butter chicken. Fish, spaghetti. Girl, we just ate spaghetti. I got spaghetti in there. I don't want to make no more spaghetti. Okay. I gotta think about this because I'm cooking for my man, honey. What am I gonna do?
Olivia, what is going on with you, girl? You're cooking for your man. This is, oh my gosh. Like, Olivia, are you okay? I mean, it's the craziest thing that this woman don't find anything wrong with how she flaunts different men on her channel around her children. Like, she really doesn't see anything wrong with that. No shame, no embarrassment. And your supporters, the people who are watching your lives faithfully, y'all don't see nothing wrong with this? Like, how many men are we up to at this point that AJ and Kalani has seen her with? I think this is... I'm trying to find the words because I really don't get it. I don't understand it. I really don't want to understand it because I've never been this type of woman. But apparently, I guess there's nothing wrong with this. I mean, how many men have we seen this woman with prior to her going to Florida? You had the Jim Bay guy. You had the Valentine Bay guy. You had Gerard. And I know that's to be debatable, but I really, look, we agree to disagree. Then she went to Florida. She hooked up with the guy that, you know, she hooked up with, only being in Florida for 3 weeks to a month. Then it was the alleged 25-year-old guy that she supposedly got pregnant by. And shortly after that, she's back in Texas talking about Joey, her man was supposed to be coming down to, oh, well, he's not coming down anymore, to now you got a new man that is about to come over to your house that you are about to cook for and this just happens to be Friday where you got this new man coming and you're rolling into 3 weeks since you've been back in Texas and you have yet to see your children? You still don't have your kids, Olivia? Why is that? It's Friday. Where's your 3 children, your other 3 children? But you seem more concerned and more happy over the fact that you are about to entertain yet another man. This is tragic.
Oh no! I want to just make like rice and chicken.
Oh yeah, and I almost forgot. It was her mentioning chicken again that made me remember. Girl, why are you trying to act like you don't know nothing about no butter chicken? You know Brandon taught you how to make butter chicken. Why are you trying to act all brand new like you don't know anything about butter chicken? You don't know how to make butter chicken. Girl, we saw you in your kitchen. Even after you and Brandon stopped talking to each other, where you was most definitely making butter chicken for your children. It's so funny to me how you really just be trying your hardest to recreate history, girl. You knew exactly why that commenter said what they said, and that's why you said y'all so funny. Yeah, it's funny because you understood what the butter chicken comment meant. You understood it, just like you definitely remember that you used to make that butter chicken all the time.
What do you have? I have chicken, I have rice. I mean, the basic shit I always cook. He said he would go get groceries for me if I want to cook something specific, but I'm like, okay, what do you want to eat? And he's like, baby, I don't care. So I don't know. Like, if he's not going to give me a suggestion, then I'm just going to make chicken and rice. Like, you need to tell me exactly what you want to eat so I can make it. Oh, Lord. You finish your stuff. Girl! Some baked chicken, rice, and gravy. Gravy? I don't know how to make gravy. Don't throw the mangoes. I don't know how to make gravy, y'all. How do you make gravy?
I mean, gravy is not hard to make, but it's just the fact that Olivia always wants to, I guess, call herself cooking when there's a man involved. But when it comes to her cooking for her children, that is pretty much obsolete. Very sad.
Like, out the packets? That sounds nasty. I want to make real gravy. But maybe that is how you make real gravy. I don't know. But what do you put the gravy on? The chicken? I can teach you. But I'll have to... Honeybee! Hush, girl. No, for real. How do you... Girl, no. What do you put the gravy on? The rice?
Lord have mercy. This is sad, y'all. This is sad. Like, Olivia, you are 35 years old with 5 kids. Girl, you're going to have to get it together now. Girl, you stay on YouTube. Like, don't you know there is a whole world waiting for you on YouTube to teach you how to cook, girl? Like, please utilize YouTube. There are so many different food channels, and there are food channels that actually teach you how to do basic cooking. Like, girl, come on now. Just like there are many videos on YouTube that will teach you the basics in how to take care of your little girl's hair. Different hairstyles you can do in, doing your children's hair. I don't understand why it is so difficult for this woman to think for herself. It's like you depend on everybody to be your brain. I mean, I can only imagine how many times you have to pull on your mother to tell you basic things, but for you to always be coming to the internet, like, how do you do this? How do you do that? What should I do, you guys? What should I cook? How should I plate it? I mean, It's just weird. Like, girl, get some ability for yourself to where you can think for yourself, where you can search out resources for yourself, where you can look things up and find it out for yourself. Like, girl, come on now.
Pan drippings, flour, water is how you make real gravy. But where does it get the taste?
Y'all, I promise y'all, I am really trying to move on from this. But girl, are you serious? Like, girl, if you're seasoning your chicken, if you are seasoning your chicken, girl, that is the drippings. That is going to give it some flavor. But as you build and make the gravy, you can add additional seasoning to your liking, girl. Like, oh my gosh. Come on.
I've never been a gravy person. The gravy for me is like the juice from the chicken. That's gravy to me. Do I have cornstarch? Oh, the drippings from the meat. Hey, Liberty, and seasonings. You gotta season it to your liking. But I don't have cornstarch. I don't have flour. The broth from the baked chicken. You guys, look. You guys are getting all technical. I really do appreciate it. Y'all can cook. Y'all can cook it down, okay? But the thing about it is, I don't want to cook like that anymore. I like to just cook basic because if I get... I'm in a relationship. I'm going to just come out and tell you guys. I'm in a relationship, okay? But I'm not going to let this relationship get me fat. I can't do that. So I have to continue to eat how I eat. He has to adapt to the way I eat.
Once again, considering Olivia just has the hardest time just admitting to the fact that she doesn't know how to do certain things, and because she does not want to be seen as someone who is not aware of certain things, she in turn says, you guys, I just don't want to cook like that anymore. Y'all are just being so technical. I just don't want to cook like that anymore. I just want to, cook simple. Olivia, girl, you literally just got through asking the people, what is gravy and how do you make it? You just got through saying that you don't even know what pan drippings is. But now, all of a sudden, you don't want to cook like that anymore. As to say, yeah, y'all, I know what y'all are talking about. I know how to cook like that too. I just choose not to do it that way anymore because I'm just trying to do things that are basic. This is the same girl who literally just said, oh, well, I thought the juice from the chicken was the gravy. Girl, but I digress because I just can't. I really can't. But she's saying that, well, I'm just going to let you guys know what's going on. And, I'm actually in a relationship. Girl, when did this happen? You was just on here a few days ago talking about how Joey was supposed to come down, but now things have changed. So, within less than a week, you done found a new guy, and now you're in a relationship? So, I'm confused. How do you go from meeting somebody to now being in a relationship? Like, you skipped a few steps there, Olivia. Oh my gosh, this is so weird. It's like when you were in elementary, maybe even middle school, it's like somebody passes you a note. Will you be my girlfriend? Check yes or no. It's really giving that because somebody paid you some attention. Now I'm in a relationship. Oh my gosh. And you, not too long ago, said on TikTok, yeah, I don't have the best track record when it comes to men. You think, Olivia, you don't take no time to actually get to know these men. You take no time to just spend time talking to them on the phone. Like, how about we just talk to each other on the phone? Let me ask you some questions first. How about we just go out on a date? Not sleep together, but let me feel your vibe in person. Let's go out to lunch. I just Oh my goodness. This is, oh my goodness. 35 and you still don't understand the basics of this. That's sad. And it's scary too at the same time because once again, you have innocent young children who depend on you for safety and protection. And you expose them all the time to randoms coming in and out of their life, in and out of their home that is supposed to be a place of safety for them. You disrupt and disturb their safety every single time you bring a new random into their environment. My goodness.
Let's see. Let me see what I can order, okay? I'm gonna use baked barbecue chicken. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do something like that. So I actually have to take out some chicken. Let me take out some chicken because it's frozen. What time is it? It's 1:30. Okay, so we're gonna take some chicken out. Okay, hold on. Okay, that was the whole thing. Broccoli and asparagus. That's what he asked for. He asked for broccoli, and I don't have broccoli. I'll order some though. I'll order some broccoli. I'll make broccoli, rice, chicken, and that's fine. Should I make some potatoes too? I have potatoes. Like, I can chop it up with the chicken. I think I will do that. She said congratulations on your relationship. Y'all, honestly, it just happened. As they usually do. It just came out of nowhere. Literally. And like, you know when you meet somebody and they're like, you like, I don't know, like, I don't know, it's weird. You get different vibes with different people.
So y'all hear how she keeps saying, you know, it literally just happened, like literally. Like, yeah, we know it literally just happened because you was just on here talking about how much you love Joey and how much, you know, you can't wait for Joey to come down and live with you. And now there's a new guy. And it's like, not only is it weird that you're already cooking for this man that you just literally met, but you're meeting him or you're allowing him to come to your home. You don't even know a lot about this guy for you to already be inviting him to your home. It's so many weird things about this whole situation, but let's continue.
And this one right here, honey. Whew. He feels like you guys ever meet those people where it's like they feel like they're familiar, but you've never met them before? That's how this one feels.
I mean, this right here is a potential red flag because for her to say this guy seems or feels like someone that she has known before, those are called familiar spirits, Olivia. Yeah, this guy seems familiar to you because you're dealing with a familiar spirit, meaning you've dealt with this same entity. And this is why you keep attracting the same men, because you have no discernment. But again, this is a very red flag to me.
Somebody new? Yeah, no, not baby daddy, no. No. This shit is cold, y'all. Double starch, but you don't want to make gravy. I mean, I don't, no, not really. I will. I'll make some gravy. Not tonight, y'all. No rice or potatoes. Oh, because y'all talk about, carbs and starch and stuff. Well, I'm not going to eat it. It's for him. I'm not going to eat the rice and the potatoes. I mean, I might eat a couple potatoes, but that's for him and the babies. I thought you was only doing rice as starch. Oh no, I was gonna do the potatoes because last week, y'all, you guys didn't see this meal that I cooked, but I made chicken. I cut up onions, potatoes, and and squash. I'm gonna make the same thing I made. I'm gonna show you guys when I make it. I know that is a lot of starch, rice and potatoes. I get it, but I get it. You're right, but that's what I got. Okay. I just don't want to go out of my way and buy more carbs. That's all. I already have some carbs. So we're just going to eat the carbs that I have. And next week, I'm going to get back on my diet, like super hard. And whatever I cook, if he eats it, oh well. If he don't like diet food, that's too bad. If he doesn't like healthy food, that's too bad. Ooh, y'all, but he does. He's so... Let me hush.
Not that y'all need me to point this out to y'all because I know y'all get it, but this is why. This right here is why Olivia ends up in these dead-end situations. Because she's so overly sexualized that she only fixates on what the man looks like and how he pleases her sexually. That's what just takes over her ability to think with common sense. That's why she keeps moving so fast in these relationships. That's why she never considers the safety of her children and just the emotional, aspect of what her children are consistently having to deal with and them becoming attached to these randoms that never stay. And so therefore they keep seeing these different men playing daddy in their life, and this is what they have to look forward to, seeing men coming in and out. You're teaching AJ as a man that this is normal. You're teaching Kalani as a little girl, and as she gets older to become a woman, you're teaching her that this is normal. And you do all of this, again, never considering your children, but it's all about what you want. It's all about you fulfilling your selfish needs and your selfish wants. You always put yourself above your children. Every single time.
Let me hush. Okay, this is chicken tenderloins. Oh, this is the tenderloins. Damn it. I don't have any thighs. Lord have mercy. I don't know. I don't really care. I mean, it's not that I don't care. It's just he has to figure that out when he's coming out here. Okay, I think I should cut some. Yeah. Let's just go back to how we were thinking before. Joey doesn't exist. There's no such thing as Joey. Okay, just leave it alone, y'all. You guys keep wanting to talk about this man. Leave it alone. He doesn't exist. He's a figment of my imagination. I made him up. In my mind. He doesn't exist, okay?
How embarrassing. See, Olivia is wanting to go this route because she's out here looking extremely crazy. She doesn't want to have to answer to why is she now talking about a new man when she just got through talking about how in love she was with Joey and how Joey was going to be coming down. She doesn't want to answer to that. She wants her supporters to forget what she told them, because she wants her supporters to move on quickly. Like how she moved on quickly with this new guy, she wants her supporters to move on quickly with this new guy. In other words, y'all need to keep up. It doesn't matter if I'm lying to y'all. It doesn't matter if I keep changing the story. It doesn't matter if what I'm saying doesn't make sense. Just keep up with me. Let me do what I want to do over here and keep watching me. That's pretty much what it's given. And y'all are crazy for staying on this roller coaster ride, believing this woman. This is embarrassing.
Beans. Oh, strawberry. See, everyone is eating cheesecake, and y'all finna piss me off. Because I don't have no cheesecake. And cheesecake. Oh, I wonder if he likes cheesecake. Let me ask him. He probably doesn't. Let's see if he likes cheesecake. He said, nah, I'm a strawberry cake lover. Oh, he loves strawberry. Of course he does. Strawberry cake. But yeah, I think this is the one. I think this is the one for real. So you guys have to teach me how to be a woman. Teach me how to be a woman, guys. I want him to think I'm wifey material.
Wow. Y'all, I feel like I am just experiencing secondhand embarrassment all throughout this video, and this is a 3-hour, 39-minute live, and I ain't even knocked a dent in the first hour. This is very sad. It's very sad for a 35-year-old woman to openly admit on the internet that she doesn't know how to be a woman. She needs y'all, her supporters, to teach her how to be a woman, so that this man will see her as wifey material. And Olivia gets upset when we are able to point out the foolishness and the ignorance. She gets upset when we call her out on things. She gets upset when people are watching channels like mine, because she does not want other people to see the foolery that clearly we can see over here. It bothers her when you call her out on things. And what makes it even more crazy is, girl, these are your words. This is what's coming out of your mouth. Nobody's making this up. You are very much serious in what you just said. You didn't say it with a smile. You didn't laugh afterwards. You were very serious. Because, again, from your own mouth, you said you believe that this is the one. This is the one, you guys. I think he's the one. I'm going to need y'all to help me know how to be a woman, so he can see me as wifey material. What did we just get through saying over here? I literally just told this woman that every relationship she's been in, not one of them has wanted to put a ring on it. And here she is speaking about how she wants to be seen as wifey material. See, being a woman of substance is not an act, because you can't pretend to be something that you're not. You can't pretend to possess certain qualities if it's not foundational in you. There has to be a foundation inside of you, Olivia, that speaks to a woman who has substance, that speaks to a woman who has character, that speaks to a woman who has integrity, which ultimately can transcend to a woman who has the capacity to be considered wifey material to another man. Nobody can just overnight the information and you just, because that's what it's given. It's given, tell me what I have to do, you guys, to deceive this man, to make him believe that I'm something that I'm really not, to make him believe he actually caught a good thing, but in reality, it's deceptive. I could speak for hours on just this very topic alone because there's so many things about this situation. What Olivia just said is very problematic. But it's not to say that a woman who is in Olivia's position couldn't be taught. It's the fact that in order for Olivia to be taught this, she would have to dismantle everything that she once believed and everything that she naturally gravitates to and how she deals with people and in relationships. She would have to dismantle all of that in order for her to truly have a right and solid foundation in being a woman of substance. But it's just sad because I feel that the way Olivia has carried herself thus far, she truly believes that she's right, everybody's wrong. And when you try to give her wisdom, when you try to point her in the right direction, she refuses it because, again, she feels she knows it all. But clearly this woman desires to be in a relationship. She desires for a man to want to be with her and to want to marry her. But she doesn't see how void she is. She doesn't see how toxic she is. And she doesn't see how insecure she really is. It's sad.
Olivia, take your time. No, I don't want to take my time. No, of course I'm taking my time. But still, you could just tell. You can just tell. But yes, okay, I'm gonna let you down. Hold on, hold on, Mama. Hold on. When the chemistry is there, honey, the chemistry is just there. I'm telling you. Especially with me, honey. And y'all, let me tell you something. I don't know if this means anything to y'all. But he's a Taurus. And there's something about this Taurus. Who has dated a Taurus? She said I'm a Taurus. Hey. If it's who the internet thinks it is. Huh? What are you talking about? My fifth baby. What? Hold on, let me clean this up. Kailani, you making a mess. That mama, stop. A bull baby. She said, baby, buckle up. I'm buckled up. She's like, I am buckled up, honey. Hold on, guys. Let me wipe my baby down. Let me wipe you down, baby. No, but why didn't anybody tell me like Taurus are like sensitive and loving? Like they're literally what like literally completes like a Cancer. Like that's crazy. Like why didn't nobody tell me this? Shit. Hi, Kalani. Why you throw all the mangoes, girl? Like, why didn't y'all tell me that y'all were so sensitive and gangster at the same time? Oh my God, you guys know how I am. I love sensitive ass, gangster ass men. God. Like, I love a man that's like super hard, but like he's like in touch with his sensitivity. You know what I mean? Yes, baby. They can be petty though. I like that too. I like a little petty. You gotta be just a little petty. A little bit, not a lot. Okay.
See, this was exactly my point. You know, for somebody to tell her she needed to slow down, and Olivia said she didn't want to. She didn't want to take it slow. This is my point. Even though she tried to change it up and say, yeah, you guys, I am going to take this slow. No, you're not. Because if you was really taking it slow, that man wouldn't even be over your house. He wouldn't even be planning on coming over your house if you was taking things slow. You wouldn't even be already saying you're in a relationship if you were taking things slow. But, you know, her talking about his vibe and, you know, his astrology sign and, you know, believing this is the guy, this is the one. Like, how many times have we heard you say that, Olivia? Look at where you and Zolo ended up, and you claim to know that that was your person. We have definitely heard you say multiple times different men was the one. And look at where you are today.
Okay, there. Damn, baby made a big old mess. They're very controlling. I love it. You guys know who you're talking to? You're talking to a Cancer. I don't want to be in control. I want to be controlled, baby. Control me, honey.
I mean, it's the weirdest thing for her to always want to say she's a Cancer, as if that's supposed to explain everything about this woman's behavior. Like, girl, you are a different breed of Cancer, because I am nothing like that. I do not want nobody controlling me like that. Like, true that I am married, happily married, been married for years. But my husband and I don't just have an unhealthy, you know, concept when it comes to control. Now, we believe in being submissive. You know, we believe in compromise. We believe in, you know, allowing each other to be who we are, you know, and being our own person. Like, I would never think it was cute. That's what a child thinks is supposed to be what a relationship looks like. A immature woman or an immature girl who thinks a man being controlling, they view that as, oh, well, he just wants me all to himself. No, you can't even see that those are red flags. Do you know how many women that have seen those signs as the initial signs before they ended up being in an abusive relationship? Because the man became very controlling, very possessive, and you're sitting here as a grown 35-year-old woman thinking that's cute. It's nothing cute about that. Like, it's the fact that I even have to have this conversation surrounding a 35-year-old woman is what's bizarre. Like, you are very immature, and it just continues to show how immature you are, Olivia. But no, ma'am. Like, girl, please stop lumping your dysfunction, your toxic behavior, in wanting to, you know, be controlled and think that's cute. Stop lumping that into the category of you're a Cancer. That is not how all Cancers operate. At all. Like, I am very self-sufficient. I am very independent. I think it's so cringe to hear you say that you love for a man to be controlling. That screams toxicity.
I'm just being real. As Cancers, we can be very submissive, but like not to another weak ass Cancer. I don't want to be submissive to another bitch ass Cancer, okay? I want to be submissive to like a bull. Yeah. ended it. Wait, what? Yeah, they're loyal. I know. They are loyal. I get that big time. That was my thing. Y'all know how I am. Loyal, reliable, honest. And that's all I need, honey. That is all I need. Let me wipe this baby down. She's still like sticky. Come here, little sticky. You're sticky. Is your tummy full? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You have food on you. Taurus loves some good food. Feeding them is always rewarding. Okay, good. They're reliable. I love that. I'm not into astrology that much, but I do think moon signs matter just as much as sun signs. Yeah, well, I don't know what that. I don't know what he is. I don't know as far as like moon signs. I think I'm a moon sign. I'm ruled by the moon, a Cancer. But I don't know what Taurus is. Like, I know that we're compatible, and we really are compatible. Like I said, like a familiarity. Like when you meet somebody and it's like, do I know you? Like I feel like I already know him. My ex is a Taurus and he was emotionally and mentally abusive. Oh, I'm sorry. They're also loyal, reliable. Like Usher said, you remind me of a girl. Wait, what was that? I dated a Taurus who didn't tell me he was married with 3 kids. He asked me to run away with him. Not run away with him. That is diabolical. Oh girl, trust me, Cancer men do that shit too, okay? I think that's just the man thing if they're a piece of shit.
And, you know, I'm glad the commenters added another element to a man who falls under this particular sign, because Olivia is just solely looking at his sign is compatible to hers. Not looking at the fact that it's not about what birthday these men have. It's about how they were brought up. It's about who they are to the core. What type of individual are they? Because a person's environment, their upbringing, their experiences, you know, can shape them. It can shape their mindset. It can shape the type of man they will become. It can shape, you know, their belief system. It can shape a lot of factors, just like when it comes to a woman. So you can't just solely go off of, oh, well, I'm a Cancer. Oh, well, he's a Taurus. Which is why I said the type of Cancer that Olivia is nothing compared to who I am. So I'm glad the commenters gave this different element, because it's like Olivia, she just falls head over heels for a guy without really thinking, without using discernment, without really looking at nothing but their aesthetics and what they can do for her sexually.
And I think certain shit happens like when you least expect it. Like you don't even look for it. It just like happens. That's exactly how this happened. So, oh yeah, baby, we're going with this one. This one right here. He's the winner. No, it's just some people just, I don't know. Some people it just clicks, and some people it doesn't click. And this one just clicks. Like obviously, I don't want him to be like. Let me hush. Thank you, Janet. Yes, we men are dogs. Oh, at least you admit it. I'm a Libra. Do you feel like he's trying to take it slow? No. Not like slow. Excuse me. I don't think like, this is how I feel. I feel like when you meet people and it just clicks, it clicks. What are you supposed to do when it clicks? You can't exactly, or at least I can't, and I don't know how to just like, okay, we really like each other, our chemistry is like on 1,000, but we're just gonna take it slow. Like, no, we're just gonna go with the flow. That's how I do it. I just go with the flow. And you know, he already asked me to be his girlfriend, because I told him, you have to ask me to be your girlfriend, and he did last night. And yeah, I said okay. Like, I like him. Why would I say no just for the sake of taking it slow? We'll get to know each other, and if I find out something I don't like or something, then I'll address it, and if he won't fix it, then we're just gonna break up. The fuck?
Oh, wow. Y'all, didn't I just say earlier in this video that it was giving, you know, elementary, middle school, you know, asked to be my boyfriend, you know, check yes or no. Girl, this is exactly what she just confirmed. This is the second time this girl has said, because we know she had this whole conversation with the internet and how, you know, Jim Bay asked her, you know, to be his girlfriend because she told him that he had to ask her to be his girlfriend. That's strike number one, Olivia, because if a man wants to make you his girl, why are you telling him that this is what he has to do? If he wants to make you his girl, you would know because he would make it clear that he wants you to be his girl. But the fact that you are constantly having to tell this man or tell these men that they have to ask you to be your girlfriend, I mean, that is so childish. But here she is again telling this man, if you want me to be your girlfriend, you have to ask me. Like, oh my gosh, this is so immature. Olivia, girl, like, it's giving desperation. I wish I would tell a man, and you know, this is pre-marriage, because I'm not looking at no other men, don't want no other man. I'm very satisfied with my husband. But I'm talking about when I was dating. I wish I would tell a man, you gotta ask me to be your girlfriend. Like, that is so weird. It's weird, Olivia. You are too grown in age, not in mindset, but in age, to be moving like this. This is really giving teenage crush. This is really giving, you know, elementary, middle school behavior.
But I told him, I was like, I'm like really nervous because I haven't been in a relationship, like a real relationship. I don't even know. It's been a very, 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 very long time. And not even like I haven't been in a relationship. I haven't really like clicked. You click with people. I haven't clicked with somebody in a very long time. I was excited for Kailani, for him coming. And I was excited to see, but honestly, I don't know. I mean, I don't want to talk about him, but it's different. That's all I can say. Bye. But that's still her dad. Like, I love him for that. You know what I mean? But do I think him and I are meant to be together? Probably not. You know?
Olivia is all over the place. You know, emotionally, she just does not have any type of control. Because, you know, she is in and out of relationships. She's creating so many soul ties with these men because, you know, she's being intimate with all these different men. And, you know, I spoke months ago about soul ties and how that works. And so she has all these soul ties that she has with all these different men. You know, she's back and forth with her emotions. You know, one moment she doesn't want to be with somebody, then the next minute she does want to be with them. She's back and forth with these men. It just shows that Olivia does not allow herself the time and the space to really get herself together, to get her mindset together. She just hops from one thing to another. She hops from one situation, one relationship, one man to another, like never really just allowing herself to be to herself. To give herself that time to process things, to sort things out, to detox, from men and relationships. Like her whole being is just cluttered. And she's not giving herself the necessary time, the mandatory time that it needs to reset and get herself where it needs to be, which is why she is just such a very confused individual. She just has so much going on mentally and emotionally, that she's just not taking it seriously. That, at some point, you're going to break down. Whether it's a crash out, whether it's a mental overload, like, it's just too much. And, I just feel like at some point, hopefully soon, she needs to get this, because this is not a good look. This is not healthy in any capacity. And I don't understand why her viewers are supporting the foolishness. Of course, I know the people that do try to tell her something, those are the ones that she'll end up blocking eventually, because she doesn't want anybody to tell her that what she's doing is wrong. And that's the problem. Everybody is enabling her, everybody's lying to her, everybody's walking on eggshells around her, because nobody wants to tell her the truth. But to those of us who are telling her the truth, we're the haters. We're the weirdos. But Olivia, this is too much. Like, girl, you're going to have to get your emotions in check, because you really don't know what you want. I think ultimately, like I said, I think you do want to be in a relationship and you desire to have a man want you and to be with you. But there's just too much baggage. There's too much that you got going on in your heart, in your soul, in your spirit, in your mind, in your emotions that you need to sort through and you need to detox from, because it's a mess.
Girl, she just be talking. She don't even know what she's saying. Oh, well, actually, you do know what you're saying. Mommy doesn't know what you're saying. What are you saying?
Working.
Working?
Working. Did you? I'm working.
What are you doing?
Working. Working.
Working.
Working.
Yeah?
Working.
Oh my god, look at those feet.
Beach.
You got some fat feet.
Beach. Cocos.
Do your feet stink?
No beach. Cocos.
Smell them. Do they stink?
DD.
They're stinky? They stinky?
DD.
Stinky. Y'all, her shirt is kind of wet up top because she takes water bottles. I let her have some water and she takes the water bottles and she spills it all over her shirt. Like on purpose. So her shirt's a little damp. Hey, booty. 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 What are you doing? Oh, yeah? Oh.
Kalani is a very cute little girl. And it really bothers me that we see this little girl in the same condition every time she's on the camera. Never see her hair moisturized. Never see her curls popping. Never see her wearing a cute little hairstyle, a girly hairstyle. This girl just looks like a tomboy. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with a tomboy, because I was a tomboy growing up. But still, you can let that little girl look like something. when you put all the attention you put on your looks, your hair, doing your makeup, changing your wigs, if you can put that much time and attention on yourself, why you can't just give Kalani a little something, something? What is it gonna hurt? Can we see some bow rats? Can we see a bow? Can we see some cute little pigtails? Can we see something besides her hair just being all over her head? And can you please address Kalani's bald spot? You keep putting this girl on camera like we're supposed to be blinded by the fact that we see this big old bald spot in the middle of her head or on the side of her head. Why are you not addressing that? Why are you not speaking on what is going on with her hair? And why are you not speaking on what you're doing to fix it? Are you caring that there is a bald spot in her head? Do you not care what it's looking like? Are you doing anything to get that hair to grow back in? Can you please address that for the people?
The couch is from the TikTok shop, you guys. I have to actually, yeah. Here. I'm gonna go get her all the baby stuff. I couldn't do that in Florida because we didn't have a place, but Mommy's gonna get you all the baby stuff, okay? And get you the baby crib, the baby everything. Because she really loves babies. She loves to play with baby dolls. What? That baby doesn't fit? Oh, you want me to do it? Bring it over here. Let me see. Oh, we need placement. Oh, Cassandra. I wish I could do that. I wish I was up in life and I could adopt. Oh my gosh, that's heartbreaking.
Can y'all imagine Olivia adopting children or just one child? Yeah, that should be considered criminal, honestly, at this point. Because, no, Olivia, you are not the right candidate for adopting anybody's child, because we have definitely seen how you are with your own biological children.
Yeah, that's heartbreaking. Hey, Jenny. It's so sad these kids have to sleep in offices. Well, yeah, it's heartbreaking, Cassandra.
I'm trying to figure out if this commenter is trolling Olivia, because she's saying, oh yeah, it is heartbreaking, that these children have to sleep in offices. And here it is, a couple of weeks ago, you was telling your viewers that you were homeless, having to sleep in an office space that was miraculously, given to you and your two children. This is what you was lying, telling the people, that you were homeless with your two babies in Florida, living in an office space.
It's just also so scary because you just don't know who these people are when they get these kids, I feel so bad for those babies.
The fact that you can feel fearful for babies that are being adopted by people that you don't really know who these people are or what their background is, for you to be able to feel fear in that regard, but not feel fear when it comes to you allowing strangers into your home around your children, is pretty wild. And I'm not saying that that's not a valid thing. These babies getting adopted, it's very valid to feel concerned or to feel suspicious of these people who are adopting these babies, because you hear a lot of horror stories about this. But I just find it very odd that she can feel this type of fear for other children, but she's not feeling this fear when it comes to her own babies. And, for her to feel so bad for these babies, and yet you're sitting here 3 weeks being in Texas and you still haven't seen your children, again, it's very wild.
Keep God center in your new relationship. Oh yeah, for sure. I already told him we're gonna read the Bible together. We're gonna get on that. We're gonna have Bible studies together, him and I. I'm gonna make him do it with me maybe like once a week. Maybe twice a week. I don't know, we'll see. Ow! Gosh darn it, I hurt myself. And I broke my damn nail. How the hell did I do that? I believe if we do that, if we keep God first, I feel like anything is possible. Oh my God, I broke my damn nail.
Wow. I mean, look, I'm the type of person where I look at everything, and I don't find it to be a coincidence that this woman literally said what she said out of her mouth with a smile, saying that her and this dude that she just met don't know nothing about this person, but she is now in a relationship with this man, is about to allow this man to come into her home with her 2 innocent children, and wants us to believe that she's going to be doing weekly Bible studies with this random guy, and doesn't understand why when she literally got through saying that out of her mouth, she hurt herself. And then said, how did this even happen? Whoo-wee. See, this is what I be talking about when I say, when God be dealing with her behind, I would not want to be anywhere near this woman. I mean, as soon as she spoke those words out her mouth, it was like God said, now girl, I know you lying. You cannot make this up.
While you smoke, I'm gonna... Ah! What is that? Oh my God, there's like literally... Ugh. Literally mosquitoes. Like, how the hell is there mosquitoes? Like, I gotta hurry up and smoke this cigarette, because these mosquitoes be biting me, honey. Okay, let's see.
So it looks like Olivia wanted to make sure that we saw her going outside to smoke, which, Olivia, this is what you should already be doing. Don't just do it for the camera, but you need to be doing this every time you feel the need to smoke a cigarette, because it's not fair for your children to suffer because you want to smoke cigarettes. So hopefully going forward, this is what you will do, and refrain from smoking in the apartment and smoking in the car when your kids are around you, because again, they do not need to be breathing in your secondhand smoke at all. So with that being said, I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to see y'all in the next video. It's OneLove, and I'm out.